Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're through to Oi Works. I'm the Baldy Britbloke and this is my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be prepping and base coating Colleen's front and rear bumper. First off I need to put together a couple of X-frames and paint Colleen's spare wheel cradle. What's this? I guess that's in case we run out of toilet paper. Oh, they're instructions. I'm a bloke, I don't use these. Ooh, fancy socks there. This one likes to think he's a bit of a dandy. Quick spruce up of the spare wheel cradle. Back on Colleen's front bumper again, I just want to show you how this has come out. There is no flex on there now, it is absolutely rigid because you'll remember I put that little bit of stainless steel gauze in there. What I'm going to do first is just quickly go over that with some rough sandpaper, some 60 grit, just to get off any bits that might be protruding. Then I'm going to flip her over and we're going to start working on the front of it and forming the correct profile and contours. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the Cube logo and the Nissan badge. It looks way too 90s, man, so it's got to come off. Previously, when I've removed factory decals like this, I have used hot water. Just pour hot water on it, it loosens it off, and then I drag it out. Now, I'm going to try that first. I have the heat gun down here. The problem I think I'll have if I use the heat gun is it will actually loosen the paint off the plastic. I may be completely wrong, but that's what I'm thinking might happen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go upstairs, boil the kettle, bring the kettle down here, and pour it on. There's a floor drain just down here. I'm in the basement, so there's the floor drain. The water will run down to that. I'll see you in a minute when the kettle's boiled. Right, you ready for this? Some of you may recognise this from what I used for putting the decals on Abby and that little blue cube. I picked this up from an artist's store. It's actually for doing, I don't know what type of art they call it, but it's a spreader. But I've found that it's very, very useful for a multitude of things to do with vehicles. From removing interior trim, it's got enough rigidity in there to get underneath and pop it without causing any damage. It's actually sort of a soft-faced plastic. Anyway, enough of that. Let's try and get this off. We'll start with this. Huh. It's almost like a thick vinyl. Now onto the carbon fibre. Ding, 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 ding. So all I'm trying to do here is remove as much of the sticker backing as possible. Then the residue, the actual adhesive itself, should just come off with Varsol. So I'm going to just stand this up and let it drain. Then I'm going to get some Varsol and rub off the residue. Then I've got to take this upstairs where I've got another one of these racks and we're going to start sanding it down. Boys are back in town. Always first things first. Hot water, tea bag in cup, allow it to steep for 3 minutes, tea bag out, then milk on top. Never put the milk in with the tea bag, okay? At least that's how my mum taught me. So why change something, why fix something that ain't broken, eh? Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, baby. It will be possible. It's just not going to be that straightforward. You can see that? It will go back together. Colleen's front bumper is coming along very nicely upstairs. This is going to be the most difficult part of the bumper repair. Come on, baby. Alright, well this is going to be fun, isn't it? In England I had a couple of what we used to call G-clamps, and they're like quick close trigger action, and they would have been perfect from this, but I was working on a friend's house when I first moved over here, and he had a couple of builders doing some renovation on there. These two G-clamps went missing. Have since been AWOL. What I'm going to try and do is pull it all together like I was doing, and just get a tiny little clamp to clamp that piece. It is not very easy, as you can probably tell. Shifted. There must be an easier way of doing this that I haven't figured out yet. I'm just going to move you. I'm having a bit of a brain fart here, and that is I need to pull those two pieces together somehow. Now, I don't have two pairs of hands, but it's just occurred to me, the JDM street racers in England, and I think they do over here, although whether they're street racers or not, they used to use plastic cable ties. If they had an accident while they were out drifting on the streets, they would just plastic cable tie it together to make it look good. I think if I drill a couple of little holes and put a plastic cable tie in there, I'll be able to pull those two pieces together. So that is what I'm going to try. Alright, sweetheart, let's see what we can do with you. Moment of truth. That has pulled it together perfectly. I'm going to take you off. I am flipping pleased with that. I'm going to take you off here and show you. That's amazing. I am flipping happy with that. I am so pleased with that. That calls for a celebratory cup of tea. So we are back with the little plastic welding tool. What I will have to do is just leave it to cool down. Then I'll take this one out, which is just underneath where this little bit of gauze is that I haven't melted. I'll take that out, melt that bit down so that it's holding, take this one out and put another little bit of gauze in there. All I'm doing now is just going over it with a 400 grit. I'm going to have to get another couple of skims here and there with filler. So that's all I'm doing, is roughing the surface so the filler's got something to grab to. Here's the front bumper all masked up. I am going to go around and spray all the underside edges, then flip it over and spray the face of it. So the first mist coat of primer is drying on the bumpers, the front bumper anyway. That is why I do a mist coat. The There's little spots like that that my eye hasn't got used to seeing. Back upstairs on Colleen's back bumper, I feel I should just say here, if one of these bumpers was readily available, it would be a no-brainer to get it. This has taken so much time to bend back into shape, to knead to the correct, or as near as correct possible contours, that to buy one of these and have it painted would have paid for itself. But on the flip side of that, it's giving me the opportunity to work on her and see how plastic works and how it reacts to different methods of moulding it. So it's giving me experience that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So. Now let's attack all of these little red bits. Apologise for the odd angle that the camera's at. Just thought it might give us a better vantage point. Here we go, it's prime time, baby. I'll just show you quickly. Looks pretty good. She'll do. And back upstairs to the other one. I wanted to give you a good look at this side. The other side looks like a new bumper compared to this. But once she's all sprayed up, she'll look fine. But it's just taken a lot longer in the preparation than I anticipated. Loads of little undulations within the plastic itself, although it looks flat. It's up and down, like all these high points and these low points that need to be filled. But all good experience. It's been a good learning curve. But let's get her sanded. That noise in the background is my kettle. It took a lot of cups of tea to get this back bumper done. Now let's get back to the basement and get that red spotted Dalmatian rear bumper primed up, shall we? Hello everyone, how are we doing? Today has been a bit of a challenge. Had quite a few challenges with Colleen's rear bumper. Finally got what I hope is the last touch-ups of primer on it. So I'm down here now about to put the base coat on Colleen's front bumper. Just got to run a tack cloth around quickly. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, we're going to flip her over quickly. Okay. This is the one that's taken all the time. It has been a nightmare. So, same with this one. Shucks. Too much pressing of the aerosol nozzle is knackering my hand, so I'm going to get typist's elbow or tennis shoulder or something. So, finally, the bumper's painted. In base coat at least. I'm not going to be able to do the clear coat today. not because I don't want to, but the clear coat I have is a 2-pack, and it's in the form of a Rattle can. And once it is activated, it only has 48 hours in which to be used. So what I am intending is, once these have cured for a couple of days, rub them both down if I need to, because they had that sputter from the base coat Rattle cans, so there's lots of flex, particularly on not that one. This one, just here. So if I need to, I'll rub them down again, give them another coat of base, and then the clear coat will be going on at the same time as I do Colleen's front wing, driver's side front wing in clear coat, and also driver's side rear quarter needs clear coat on it. And so I'm hoping to do those 4 pieces all at the same time. That way I won't have any issues with the 48 hours usage time on the cans of clear coat, so I can tie it all up together. I'm pleased with how they came out. This rear bumper was a challenge and a half. It took me nearly all day to finish preparing it, and then the last, well, you'll see on the video, last maybe half an hour, 45 minutes to paint it up in the base coat as it is now, as we see it now. So I'm going to cut this video off here. Thank you so much for watching. You'll see the outro now, and look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. We should take a quick moment to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed to my YouTube channel, and everyone that's following me on Instagram. It's exciting and encouraging. Thank you. Also wish to update you quickly with Colleen. It appears, judging by the response that I've had, that you want me to go the full Monty with her. So that is what I have in mind. At the moment, it is not going to include an engine. She's going to stay with the current engine because I simply do not have the funds to do that. But when she's finished, and you're going to come along for that ride, when she's finished, she will be a vehicle that people want to have their photograph taken with. She'll be a vehicle that when people see her being driven along the road by me, they will stop and smile and wave. And I have every intention of getting to car meets, car cruises, driving her around, getting her out there to, I hope that I'll have the opportunity to meet each and every one of you. Thank you for the support, thank you for the encouragement that provides, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it, and it shows me your appreciation, so that's very important to me. Thanks ever so much, and we'll see you shortly on the next video. Until then, stay well, stay safe, talk soon, bye bye.